So I got this friend. He makes 400K.
God damn. God damn, 400 fucking K, bro. That's like $500,000 right there, dude. Holy shit, if I made that much. Oh, god damn, bro.
Being a coder.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And being a coder, like, you do, like, lines. You just, like, review lines. You type scripts. It's just, like, boring stuff to me.
Stay at home type of job, right? Or like
yeah,
in front of a computer.
I'm sure to coders probably is, like, interesting, right?
Yeah.
But what I want to talk about this is that, like, this guy was a legend in high school.
Like, what do you mean by legend?
By legend?
Uh-huh. Can you define
everyone was like, dude, you're a fucking god, bro.
Like,
they're like, you pick up all the girls. He's able to just, like, go on a street and, like, in the mall, he just talk to girls and get their numbers. Crazy, man. This guy was, like, next level, bro.
Oh, like, is this where you picked it up from?
Me? Like, that's where I got it from. Like, okay, so
and then you passed it down the line, huh?
Yeah. So I have this prank channel, right? I have this prank channel called, like, Legend Panda TV. You guys can look it up on YouTube. So originally, I was going to be the panda. He was going to be the legend. I set this up, and then I was like, dude, let's run this together. I did a video first by myself, and I was like, look, we could do this, bro. And then we could run a crazy prank channel. You'll be the legend. I'll be the panda. And then he's like, I'm scared. I'm scared of my reputation. Like, it's not good for work.
We have so many friends that are like that, right? They're like, oh, I'm so scared to come on the podcast. I'm so scared about my reputation.
Yeah,
but I think the real thing is they're scared, like, they can't communicate good, or they feel like they're gonna say something that's gonna, you know, like.
No, I think it's cancel culture.
Oh,
I think it's cancel culture because also it's just like the common sense of, like, your employer's gonna see this, and you'd never know if you're gonna, like, land, like, a crazy job, and then your employer sees it, and then
they can't fire you. You could sue them, right, for wrongful termination.
I mean,
you could sue them for wrongful
it'll be a basis for them to decide to not, like, hire you. Yeah. But then just think about it, man. You're doing this coding job, okay? You could have been a fucking legend. You could have keep pursuing being a legend and maintaining that legend title.
Persona, yeah.
But now you're just a guy who sits behind a computer. I'm going to read code and make hella money. More money than me. Yeah, I'll be honest. More money than me.
That's a lot. Dude.
But then you're just sitting reading code all day and is studying code like a fucking nerd. What did you just essentially do?
You basically killed your personality, right?
Yeah.
Like, because you're not going out, you're not talking to anyone, but you're talking to your computer or some shit, you know?
Yeah, but then also what you did is you sold your soul to money. And so we also did a video on this about selling your soul to money and how everyone's slave to money. So you check that out. I'll put a card up there or whatever. I don't know where I link it. But then you sold your soul to money and you're a slave to money. You lost your personality. You lost your connection with your friends. You lost your legend title.
That's a lot.
You lost almost everything, bro.
Yeah.
Just for what? You make 400K a year? Congratulations. But then now you're an empty vessel, man. for what?
400K?
For 400K. And
what can you do with 400K, dude? Like,
yeah, it's crazy, right? Because we live in a society, usually we envy people who make a lot of money.
We kind of see that as success.
Yeah, we see that as like, okay, that's great. You did that.
You made it, kind of.
Yeah, we applaud people for that. But then in this case, it's very controversial, right? Because I am pretty much shitting on a person who had the potential to be even better. You had the potential to be a crazy fucking legend. You could have done prank videos. You could have been an entrepreneur. You could have been a crazy figure that everyone looks up to. But instead, you want to sit behind a computer and be like, I'm just going to do code.
You kind of made a difference, right?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I mean, yeah, like, people, they get a lot of respect because they make money and all that. And I think some people, they say that no other people will listen to you until you have money, right?
Yeah.
But then who's also going to listen to you when you lost your personality? You lost your title. You lost your ability to really perceive your thoughts. Like,
or like your relationships, right? Or like, they're like, oh, shoot, like, this guy wasn't the same as before. Like, I like the guy that I knew a long time ago. You know, like what happened to you? Like
yeah.
So basically sold your soul to money.
Yeah, I caught up with this guy, right?
Yeah.
Recently, and we haven't seen each other for years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you're watching this, my bad, dude. Like, I'm sorry, I gotta put you on the spot, but I hope you know where I'm coming from. But when I talked to him, he was like, yeah, I'm happy. I mean, I love what I do and all that. But then at the same time, I felt like it was a little bit hesitant. It was like, yeah, I'm sure he loves what he does.
Yeah. But
is he actually to a point where he's like super content with his life, where like I could see in his eyes is something that was lacking. And then,
I know what you mean. Like some people, like they have the sad eye, or like, you know, like they're not fulfilled, or like you could. I feel like that was me at some point too. You know, like people saw that, like, oh shoot, like something's up. You know?
Yeah, like you know when people say they're happy and then they really love what
when
they
you
do.
look them in the eye, and
but then when you could see it, it's actually not really there. Maybe I'm just misreading it.
Maybe.
So I'm sorry, like bro, like I'm sorry if you're listening to this. I'm sorry if I misread it. But then I just want to say that it's because I have so much more expectation and love for this guy. And I respect this guy so much. I believe in this guy.
You don't want to see him like go down the wrong path, or like
continue
going down the wrong path.
Yeah, I mean, he already kind of did. I mean, it's not really necessarily the wrong path. He makes a lot of money. He's successful. A lot of people would die to be in his position. Yeah. But the thing is that like I felt like he could have done something he really loved and would have been really happy and could have been really proud of, and it could have made a name for himself. Like all of the factors grouped together, every possible optimistic thing that you can think of.
Yeah.
Being prideful of your work, making a lot of money, having others respect you, making a name for yourself, being remembered for something, all of these. Now what do you have? You just have money and no personality. Well, who's going to remember you? Your employer? That's like, oh, he did a good job for coding it for us. But we got another guy who could replace him, who also went to like a coding school.
Yeah.
So I just want to say, man, like, I mean, if you believe in yourself to a degree where you think that you could be someone who's super successful one day and other people look at you with such high regard, you got to take that potential and utilize it instead of becoming someone who's just simple and someone who's just ordinary and fitting in with the crowd. Because essentially that's what you're doing. You're fitting in with the crowd. There's other coders out there. You're not unique.
Yeah. There's
so many coders out there now. Everyone's trying to pursue being a coder, even though you guys make hella money. But what do you get out of it at the end of the day? You're just, oh, I'm going to review this code. Okay, Python. Line 161 has an issue. Okay, let me plug this into chat GPT. Oh, chat GPT said this. Okay, I'm going to copy that, paste that into the fucking formula. Oh, I got it. Okay, send it off to the boss. What the fuck? You could have been a fucking advocate for something, bro. Like a public figure.
Yeah. So, like, that brings me to ask, like, is a public figure more looked up upon, or a person who made it successfully financially?
Good question, bro. I think a public figure, it doesn't matter if you have a lot of money. You could still be a public figure and, sorry, the camera was fucked up. You can still be a public figure and still be very proud of yourself and live a very happy life and influential. Yeah. You could look back at your life like, oh, okay, I only made like 50K, but I was influential and people remembered me.
That's a big one, right?
Yeah, you know, actually in our city, city councils, they get paid only like $500 to $1,000 a month. Look at Dalen's face. Yeah,
a month.
A month. You would think that they're balling, bro. You would think that city councilmen, they're balling as fuck, but they're actually not, dude. But what they get is hella respect from the community.
Yeah, they're recognized by the community.
They get the fulfillment. Like, oh, I'm a figure. Everyone knows me. I did a lot for my city. And not only that, you build connections too for other potential businesses. Yeah. So you want to play the safe route and be like, oh, I want to just make a lot of money and not be anybody. Not have a personality anymore. You kind of sold yourself, man. You are an empty vessel now. I like to use that word, empty vessel. Now you don't have a personality. You're just chasing money, and you don't even have respect of your brothers, you know, or the people from your childhood. And I want to say that it's pivotal for so many people out there, right? You think you have the potential. People say you have the potential. Utilize that potential. And then maybe you fail, right? At least you know you tried. But if you go straight into being a fucking coder, you never know what you could have achieved.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? A lot of successful people say, like, failure is your first step to success, right? If you're not failing, you're not trying or attempting. Like, Correct. If you fail, like whenever I'm at the gym or something, when I fail, I'm like, okay, I know I pushed myself to my, hardest, so like to the fullest. So like, I'm happy, Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to shit on like guys who like make a lot of money, but then it's like, you got to just think about like, if this money is going to make you happy, like what is actually going to make you happy? Like you being someone who's crazy successful, like everyone in the world knows, like almost everyone in the world knows, or you just being kind of like a nobody and then just being behind the computer and just
I have a question for you. So like everyone knows Bill Gates, right?
Yeah.
So he made it like, he's like super successful, makes a lot of money. Do you think he lost his soul? Do you think he does not have a personality anymore? Or like Elon Musk? I
think those guys, you could tell they still have personality. And then they go on like these interviews or talk shows, what have you. You could tell they still have a lot to say. Like they still have a personality. I can see that in Elon.
Like Elon is like not afraid to fucking just say some fucking
I will tell you though, someone like Mark Zuckerberg,
okay,
he's like this. So today we're going to be launching Meta. And Meta is just the fantastic, bro, you look like a robot. And then his principles is like just censorship, man. And then Elon comes in, takes over Twitter, and then allows people just free speech.
Yeah.
So that's why, I mean, you could see their personalities kind of intertwine with what their beliefs are, how they manage their company. Because like someone like Mark, he's censoring everyone. Someone like Elon, he gives free speech.
Yeah.
Right. So someone with more individualism would promote free speech. But yeah, to wrap this up, man, like I don't think that it's wrong to make money. Yeah. I don't think like a lot of people, they like what I said before, a lot of people, they really would love to be in that circumstance where they make $400,000 a year. Woo. They would love that. But you got to think about what you want. Are you the type who's like materialistic as fuck? And you need this money to be happy? Or are you type to just be okay amount, I just spend money on stupid ass clothes like this that's like $15, bought it on sale on Black Friday,
like content with
you're just content with like the most simplest things, the most
minimalist, right?
Yeah. Minimalist dick. Because this guy, he already bought his house at like the age of like 28. He's early, but then think about it, like everyone else, they're gonna still be saving up and being able to buy a house they're still gonna reach that future. They're gonna reach that point. It's just gonna take a while, right? But think about like if you want that pride, if that pride means so much to you, right? Where it's like, I want to get a house before I'm 30 by myself.
That's like a flex more than anything else. Then, right?
If you care so much about the flex, you think about that. Another thing that I want to talk about is that like I'm not shitting on this guy. I'm just saying that he could do so much better. So think about it. If you're someone out there with so much potential, what if you have the respect from all your peers? And on top of that, you made a name for yourself. And on top of that, you made a lot of money. So you're respected by so many people. You made a title for yourself, all of that. What I'm saying is that this guy could have been Elon Musk level. He could have been Bill Gates level, crazy on top. That's what I'm saying. Everything he did, he excelled at. Music, coding, real estate, chemistry, everything, dude. Like that's why I'm saying like I'm not shitting on this guy. Maybe it might sound like that. Maybe like in hindsight, I did say that I was shitting on him, but then it's actually really not shitting on him. It's actually saying that you have so much more potential. You have been so much more content with your life. And I could see that his excitement was not really all there as it was before. And then he was just accepting reality, like it's just life, man. It
is what it is.
Actually, he used that phrase. He said, "It is what it is." That's exactly what he said. I don't know how you fucking knew that. That was crazy, bro. The pre-workout you took today, you're like fucking mind reader today. I don't know, man. It's crazy, bro. Dude. But yeah, I mean, he said it is what it is. Like, that's what happens when people get married. And because he's married already at 28, and he's been married for a while. He already has his house, and
we're not shitting on him. That's where a lot of people would want to be in that position. You know, like a lot of people want to get married, have a house and family by 28.
But what I'm saying is that I don't think that's what he wants. And I hope he's happy. I really do. I really hope he's happy. He said he was happy. I just don't think, and I can't really trust that he's actually happy, because I've seen when he's actually really happy. Maybe it's just the barrier, because we haven't
you saw how happy he was before a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
And then you compare it to how he is right now.
Yeah. I know when he's really happy. I know when he's really proud of his work. I mean, it's like this. Maybe, for example, me, right? I'm an engineer. Sometimes I do engineering work. I'm like, oh yeah, this is very interesting. But actually what I really love to do is podcasting, dude. Like running this shit, talking about this stuff. It makes us have more of a personality. And it's like kind of practice for us. You know, we're not perfect. That's why we're still not like crazy, like out there, like popular. So that's why, I mean, if you guys respect that, make sure to subscribe. But what I'm saying is that like you do what you love, so that you will keep practicing, and so you'll keep embellishing your personality. If you keep doing something you don't really like, you lost your personality, man.
It eats away at your soul, basically.
Yeah. So, I mean, if y'all, any viewers who are watching this, you guys resonate with that, and then resonate, like, you know, we're not big creators, but we still keep this up because we love what we do. It's not because we're in it for the money. We're not even monetized yet. So, I mean, if we're monetized, we would love that. Like, we would love if we could do this, our passion project, and turn it into something where we make money.
You guys could see the transformation from how we started to how, you know.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you guys resonate with that ideology, then, dude, make sure to subscribe and like this video and continue supporting us, because we would love for this dream to become true. And someone who chases that dream continuously and loves that, you know, that's respectable. I feel like we're respected, you know, by some people, because we continue to do what we love, even though we're not getting paid for it right now.
And we're not afraid. Yeah,
we're not afraid. So some people, they're just afraid. They just want to do the thing that's like sufficient, like, or like satisfactory,
pleasing other people, pleasing
they think
society.
That it'll please society, but they become a nobody. They want to go with the norm. But like legends, they don't go with the norm. Right? Legends like this guy,
they stand out.
He stood out, bro, like all of high school. And then now he's like, I don't want to show my face. Your podcast, I don't want to go on because I'm scared. I don't want to say something too great. I'm like, what the fuck happened with this guy, dude? I'm like, this guy could have done so much, man. I'm just like, I don't know. Yeah, dude.
I can see that it kind of hurts you to see like the missing potential that he had.
It does. But you know, at the same time, like when he says that he's happy doing coding, I still kind of do believe him. Yeah, I do believe him, because but I think it's probably fourth on his list of what he actually loves to do. What he actually loves to do is be a fucking troll. Second on his list is make music. Third on his list is real estate, or running a business. I think coding was probably his fourth loved, because he tried all of these first. He never tried doing YouTube and being a prankster with me. So. But honestly, I think he would have killed it, man. He's next level. He's like no one I've seen throughout Southern California. I've never seen a guy this fucking bold. Like, even after him and then in college, I'm like, this guy is pretty crazy, yeah. But then he's not as crazy as my friend from high school, as this legend. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Like to see him do like coding now, I'm like, yeah. All right, man. Yeah, I just want to say that little anecdote, man. I mean, it's crazy, but just think about it, man. Like, if you're a viewer watching this, like, just think about if you have that potential. If you don't have the potential, then yeah, go for something just sufficient. You know, like, yeah, this won't really apply to you. But then, if you're someone who's like a legend, or you see someone who's a legend, show this video to them. Show this video to them and be like, dude, you can fucking do this. And then once they fucking do it, tell them to come back to this video. Give us a sponsor. Yeah. Give us a shout out, bro.
Yeah.
We'll appreciate that so much, bro. But yeah, that's all I want to say, man. Thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to share this video to that legend friend that you have. Comment below if you think that, like, people nowadays, they're just going for the norm and they don't actually pursue what their true potential is. And like this video, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time on Controvert Podcast. Peace out, guys.